Yes, boys, it's been a while since we've been out here in beautiful nature, but look at this view. Woo! This is beautiful. I'm currently staying at my uncle's place over there. Literally a house in the middle of nowhere with no neighbours and a massive dog. I don't know if you can see him. He's there. He's like a wolf, bro. He's absolutely crazy. So if you hear him barking halfway through, I do apologise. But I want to let you guys know you can actually be James Bond. Like, you can literally have everything that you want. You know, like the perfect peak masculine life. All right, let's just imagine it for a second. If you had the perfect masculine life on the planet, what would every man want? Money, freedom, so no one telling him what to do, no one telling him where to go, when he can go to work or when he can't go to work, or when he can go on holiday and when he can't. Like, bro, I'm going to Bucharest, Romania in 2 weeks, and I'm staying there for 2 weeks, right? And my friend said to me, it's nice that you're able to do that. It's nice that you're able to just go out to a country at any point whenever you decide and stay for as long as you want and not have to worry about anything. And I'm like, yeah, that's freedom, bro. It's absolutely beautiful. It's perfect. I went to Thailand for 3 months, 2 months, something like that. A couple of months, I don't know how long, but, you know, I was out there for ages, just living it up on yachts and stuff, like living the good life, right? So freedom is very important. We must understand that. Women, every man wants women, right? Or at least the attention and attraction and validation from women. Whether or not he actually pursues it is completely up to him, or if he prefers, you know, a committed, loving relationship, there's nothing wrong with that. But just at least knowing that you have the capability and competence to get women, that is a very important skill, my friend. Now let's talk about it, bro, because I genuinely believe at 23 years old, without sounding too arrogant, like, I'm basically James Bond. Do you know what I mean? Like, I literally basically am at this point. I started recently getting into boxing. I've always been quite a good fighter, but I'd never understood the art behind it. Now I do, and it is fun and it's amazing. So I'm becoming more and more combat effective in every single realm. You know, I'm looking after myself. I'm nice and tanned. I'm out here in beautiful nature every single day, just chilling, getting a nice suntan. So, you know, attractiveness wise, we're certainly mastering that, bro. See, this is why I gotta have the knife, bro, because these wasps are deadly. I gotta be like, bam. You know, I gotta be on guard out here, man. I got my wolf guard dog over there, so we're defending the land. But you know, you've got all the women in the world. You've got freedom. You've got money. You've got good friends and a good network. I mean, bro, if I go on night outs with my mates now, like, we're walking around and every single one of these guys is, some of them are pro boxers, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, professional boxers. You're walking around with some deadly guys by your side. Do you know how invincible that makes you feel? It's such a good life. Got an amazing, healthy, happy family. Everyone's good. Everyone's chilling. We're living life. Like, it's beautiful, man. You just come out here in nature. Just listen to the river down there. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's talk about how I've actually got here, right? Because 23 years old. I have the perfect masculine life on the planet. And I have everything that I've ever wanted in the material world. And even beyond the material world, in the spiritual sense as well. I am peaceful. I'm happy. My soul is peaceful. My soul knows this is the right path. This is exactly where you're supposed to be. As Luke Spurgeon. This is perfect. So on every single level and every single realm, I am completely content and happy and good. And I think, how did I get here? Because I used to be shy, awkward, skinny, pale. You know, not really much attention from women. No money, that's for sure. I was absolutely dead broke just 2 years ago. And now I've got to a position, there's a fly on the screen. I'm going to have to meticulously and carefully eliminate without damaging the phone. And I think, right, how the fuck did I get here, bro? What I came to, the conclusion that I came to get anything you want in this beautiful game that we call life, is to understand that everything's transferable and everything's connected, okay? So everything that you do, from when you go to the gym to when you learn how to box and you learn how to fight and you keep yourself fit and healthy and you get in good shape and you look after your body and you keep your fucking, right? You keep your body fat down and you're in nice, attractive, good shape. All of these things are transferable. Let me tell you why. If you go to the gym and you work on yourself, if you meditate and you work on your mind, so everything starts within first. We must understand that. Every way that you experience physical reality starts from up here first, in your own brain, okay? Not only that, we use the internal world to determine how the external world treats us. So if we're fat and out of shape and you walk into a business meeting trying to sign a $10 million deal, you best believe that you're probably more likely to sign that deal if you walk in and you're confident, charismatic, and in good shape. It's just a subconscious evolutionary psychology thing of this guy is disciplined, he looks after himself, he works hard, and he has the care to actually better himself. Whereas if you walk in and you're a bit overweight and you're fat, or you're skinny and you haven't been to the gym, you look like you could be snapped in half with one finger. Although people aren't going to say it, they're going to think it. It's like, I don't know, there's something about this guy I don't trust. He can't even be bothered to get himself into good shape, let alone, like, how's he going to be in business, you know? Like, it's, you got to think about these things. So at this current period in my life, right, I'm sat here in Wales, looking after my uncle's dog. There he is, he has to say hello. And I have endless women in my life. Very, very beautiful, 10 out of 10 model-looking women. I'm going to Romania to meet a bunch of women. Like, loads of Romania, they're like, yes, come to Bucharest. We'll play paddle. I think it's like tennis, some form of tennis, different rules, I don't know. But anyway, we're going to be playing tennis in the sun with a bunch of beautiful Romanian women. And I checked my bank account. It's fucking loaded. The only thing that should be fat in your life is your bank account. Nothing else. Your bank account should be fat. You shouldn't be. Simple. You know, and I'm like, how it's so hard not to be happy. They say money doesn't bring happiness, but, and I don't think it does as a standalone, because you can have money and you can be fat, overweight. Bed. And not be happy. But if you're well-rounded, if you have absolutely everything, if you work on yourself, if you're in good shape, if you have money, if you have women, if you have freedom, if you are well-traveled and cultured, if you understand, I can speak different languages, I've been all over the world, like, life is amazing, bro. I've got stories to tell, I live an interesting life, I've cheated death loads of times, you know, motorbike crashes, like, fucking all sorts, bro. I've just been through shit, I've just lived life, and I'm only 23. And I don't really know what the point of this video was. I just wanted to whip out my phone while the beautiful nature's in the background. Just talk to you, really. And just let you know, like, I've got my little JBL speaker. I'm chilling here, relaxing, meditating. Justin Bieber's new album's out, so I'm just listening to that. That is the perfect vibe. If you haven't listened to Justin Bieber's album, listen to it and imagine this vibe right now. And imagine while you're sat here, listening to Justin Bieber's new album with that vibe, you're also thinking about how amazing your life is, practicing some gratitude, and you're meditating on the fact that I'm in good shape, I'm healthy, I've survived everything that I've ever been through, and I'm still alive and still here. I have beautiful women in my life, endless amounts, which is obviously something that every man wants. I have a lot of money. I have a business that's I'm passionate about and actually care about, that's doing very, very well. You can do anything in this life, boys. I've never doubted myself, man. I think that's why I'm here. I've just never doubted myself. I've just deludedly believed in myself to the point where I don't allow anyone else's opinion. And I don't mean this in an arrogant way of like, don't listen to anyone. But if I know what I want and I know the kind of life I want to live, I would rather die trying to get that life than just not try at all because someone else said it's not possible. Don't allow anyone else's beliefs or definitions on what is real and possible to be a limitation in your life. Always define what you want and what is possible for yourself. Figure that out. Figure out who you want to be. Because I wanted to be like James Bond, bro. I've always wanted to be like James Bond. Like, I just want to live that fast, you know, exotic. You're in Monte Carlo one day, then you're on a yacht in Spain or something. You know, you're just here, there, and everywhere, all over the world. I've always wanted to live that kind of life. You know, you got some beautiful woman by your side. You got a nice abundance of everything you could ever want. So I had a vision. I had a destination of where I wanted to get to, and I just figured it out. Like, there's no cheat code to it. There's no, like, quick fix. You just got to go figure it out. But you have to have a destination. That's the cheat code, if anything. Have a destination, and it will naturally fall into place if you're willing to work hard and not quit. But, boys, take this video, if anything, it's just inspiration. Like, this moment right here as I'm sat here genuinely feels like, wow. Not that I've completed life, but I'm in a position of just pure bliss and elation and contentment. Like, go and watch my videos from 2 years ago and look at the difference. It's absolutely incredible, boys. You can do absolutely anything you want in this life. Remember that. I'm going to go listen to Justin Bieber, chill out, relax, do some work in nature. Join my School of Life if you're interested in bettering yourself and surrounding yourself with a network and organization of over 90 different guys all over the world internationally who are also interested in self-development. They're bettering themselves, they're working on themselves, they're getting their finances up. We have courses in there, we have live group coaching calls, we have in-person meetups, we have travel sessions where we just go and travel the world together. Like, boys, we've got it all in there. So go and check it out. It's the #1 self-development organization on the planet. And of course, you can speak to yours truly inside as well. But we fucking did it, boys. We fucking did it. Like, one by one, step by step, I made it. You know? Like, let me talk to you deeply for a second, bro. Everything is interconnected. Everything is transferable. So when you go to the gym and you work on yourself, and it starts with yourself, right? That's how you get here. It starts with yourself. You work on yourself, you work on your mind, you better your mental health, you meditate, you visualize, you gratitude journal, you better your mind first. Then you better your body. You go learn how to fight. You go get yourself in good shape. You get strong. You get healthy. Internally as well, you get healthy. You work on your diet. You fast. You detox. You clean yourself out. So now that you, as an energy source, are healthy and intact, in optimal form, you can naturally produce and exert the most optimal amount of energy to attract what you want in the external. Okay? So they're both interconnected. It's like yin and yang, bro. You are the internal, and your internal impacts the external. So naturally, my human experience and the way that I experience and perceive reality will be different from someone that's overweight who doesn't go to the gym. You understand? So work on yourself first. Work on all your weaknesses. Find out what you need to remove in terms of obstacles to get to, like, you're here, right? You got the goal that you want up here. Bam, you're going to hit an obstacle. You're going to realize, okay, I'm not good at this, this, and this. Let's say it's making money. I'm not good at sales or marketing. I don't understand what people want. Right, work on that. Join my school. Work on it. Educate yourself, right? Let's say it's fitness goals. You reach a point where you're like, okay, I'm lazy, or I'm not consistent, or I get procrastination, you know, or we don't do that. Or, you know, I get to a point where I just fall off randomly and I go back to my old habits. Identify the obstacle, work on it, progress to the next level. And you just do that. It's like a video game. This is all this is. It's literally just a video game. And you just work on your statistics over and over again every single day. And then before you know it, you've made it. And then you're in Bucharest with a bunch of beautiful women playing tennis or paddle in the sunshine in a beautiful 5-star hotel or penthouse with a jacuzzi on the roof. I haven't decided yet. Life's amazing, bruv. You know what I mean? It really, really is. So, but everything's transferable. You work on yourself, you work on the gym, you work on your mind. Those things transfer into business. You work on your business, you get freedom. Freedom transfers into dating, and so does your overall lifestyle. It's fun. You can do what you want now. So all of these things are transferable, and then you get more women, and then now you've got more women, you feel more confident, and even more women want you, and you make even more money just because your lifestyle attracts that abundance. And you're in good shape, so you're healthy, and you can look after yourself, and you can keep living that human experience for as long as possible. And that's it. It's all connected. Everything is energy. You just need to learn how to master it. You need to sit, you need to meditate, you need to think, you need to clear your mind, you need to get off social media, stop scrolling. And if you are going to consume content like mine, and take in information that's genuinely, you're going to walk away feeling better, you're going to learn something, or you're going to at least be inspired, right? Powerful, powerful stuff. Okay, join the School of Life today. It's only $1.60 per day. That's all you'll be paying. Very, very cheap. I want to make it accessible for as many people as possible who are willing to work hard and work on themselves. See you boys soon. Let's go.